What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting from the D. Gotta holler at y'all before I jump in here into the gym. Gotta talk about Ksoo. He in the algorithm. This guy, he's a drill rapper. He has been convicted, and he is gonna serve life in prison. There's a lot of details to this story, man. For real. So if I get a few of them a little bit wrong or a little bit smudged, you guys let me know in the comments, man. Those of you who are familiar with this case, I'm gonna try to get the details as accurate as I possibly can, because I've been like cramming this, man. There's so many ins and outs. So first off, this has to be one of the worst cases of self-snitching that I've seen. You guys know with the drill rapping thing, they slide on their ops and then they brag about it. You know, they do a song or something, just kind of bragging about it. So, to my understanding, some of his ops got his brother. He seemed to have known who was the one in particular, the main one, the one bragging about it, whatever it was. And him and a homie went after that guy. They were supposed to go after him sooner, but apparently the guy was on vacation, so they had to wait till he came back to town. Then they found out where he was, and they went and slid on him then. This wind would decide to pick up when I'm trying to kick it with y'all, but that's all right. That ain't gonna stop nothing. I'm gonna come over here, and perhaps that'll stop it a little bit. Anyway, so what makes this story so crazy is that Ksoo's father took the stand and testified against him, and so did his homie that was with him sliding on the op. When it's all said and done, this man, after being given a life sentence, says that the reason why he was convicted is because there's a white judge and an all-white jury and whatnot. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? For real, what are you talking about? Your father took the stand and said you did this. Your homie that was with you took the stand and said you did this. Some shorty that y'all was mixed up with took the stand and said that you did this. But the reason why you was convicted was because of an all-white jury? I mean, that's crazy to me, man. So the jury thing, listen, I've heard this complaint be made before about an all-white jury or whatever. Man, listen, I don't think us as black folks that we are victims. I think that we are very much privileged in modern society. And it's crazy because even though I, as a black man, I know I'm privileged as a black man, there are so many double standards in our favor, it's ridiculous. You take a group of people who are very privileged today that have so many double standards in our favor and somehow are dead set on being convinced that they are victims when they're not. Like, we all wake up every day and decide what we want to do with our time, man. We have advantages going for us that others do not. There are systems in place like DEI or whatever. Well, that was supposed to be to help us out, but it really didn't. It mostly helped liberal white women, the rainbow kind or whatever. But still, there's multiple things in place that to help black men, especially, to be able to level the playing field. So we're not victims. To be a black man in America in 2025, is so much money available to you that you can make legally. There's no reason to be out here in the streets doing no illegal stuff in 2025, man. I understand once upon a time it may have seemed more like that was necessary to go ahead and do what you had to do. That is not the case now, man. Your phone in your pocket can make you rich nowadays. So I'm sorry, there's just no excuse for you to be out here doing this sort of stuff. I don't know why the career of rapping is so dangerous. I mean, it kind of always has had a level of threat to it, but now it's so dangerous, man. These dudes are killers, and then they go make music bragging about it. So apparently the dad, from what's being said, he's not new to taking a stand and testifying against somebody. It's being said that he was a confidential informant some years ago in the 90s. So do with that what you will. It didn't seem like he was really all that excited to flip on his son. You know, he seemed sick about it, to be up there flipping on his son. But I mean, if he want to have a chance at seeing the outside of prison walls again, he doing what he got to do. His homie who flipped on him is still facing like 20 years. So even though he got up there and flipped, he not getting off with like a slap on the wrist. Dude's still looking at a good 2 decades. So he has a chance at seeing the light of day again, and seeing the outside of a prison cell again, but 2 decades is a long time to be up in there, man. You're gonna come out a different person for multiple reasons. I watched parts of this trial, not all of it, and I just was really blown away by the fact that he was denying that, because they had a picture of him. They had a damn picture of him with a firearm when he running to go off 2 people. They had a picture of him. It was him. His defense was saying that he's too big to be the person in the picture. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. The person in the picture was looking a bit slimmer than what Ksoo was looking in court, but wasn't, and this isn't to be funny, but wasn't George Zimmerman, like, you know, wasn't he kind of chubby after, you know, when everything had happened and he went on trial or whatever? He was kind of chubby. So it is possible to put on a little bit of weight between the time you do something and the time that you actually go on trial for it. It's possible to put on some weight. I hate to have to use the George Zimmerman example, but that was one that I could throw out there that like everybody knows of. Everyone could look at it and be like, oh, yeah, that did happen, didn't it? So his defense tried to claim that was not him in the picture. However, the prosecution was able to provide receipts of him fitting the description of the picture that they showed. The receipts that they provided, Ksoo shared himself on social media. So, again, you bragging about what you did, you sharing stuff on social media, tying you to what you did. Your dad flipped on you. Your homie that was there flipped on you. This chick told on you. All that. Okay, all that. And you get up there and you say that the reason why, you know, the justice system is unfair and the reason why that you were convicted of this and you getting a life sentence is because the jury was all white. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here, man? For real. So this is a sad ending to another black man. And we say all this Black Lives Matter and stuff and whatnot, but look what happens. Another black man going away for life. Why? For killing a fellow black man. When does it end, man? When does it stop? For real. When does it stop? I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna go ahead and get in here and get this workout, man. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.